My claim today is that correctional officers are to blame for inmates having access to drugs. And let me start off with quoting Dan Carson of the Legislative Analyst Office in Sacramento State. He quoted that there's a serious problem with drug trafficking in prison. He also said that there has been a number of incidents of correctional officer staff being involved in the drug trade. Evidence of drug finding its way into prison, and it's finding its way into prison. And then, well, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about it in the news or in the papers about officers being arrested because of it and being stopped. So here's an example of Peter Paul Felix, a 2-year veteran. He was arrested in 2008 carrying 161.5 grams of heroin, 24.4 grams of meth, and 51.5 grams of marijuana. The authority says he intended to bring it to North County Correctional Facility, but obviously he got caught. And then finally, statistically speaking, I would like to present what the LA Times reported that recent years in California, 3 sheriff guards have been convicted for smuggling drugs and other contrabands into prison facilities. And the 4th was fired for the same offense. Another 3 are currently being investigated. Then in 2008, a former officer was convicted of smuggling drugs into prison, and this is just far from being a problem in California. Its nationwide arrest of federal prison guards have increased over 90% from dated up to today. That's my claim.
Well, I don't know why you're sweating. You did a nice job. You had a very clear statement of what your topic area and thesis were, so we know exactly what your argument's going to be. You start off with an indication that you're going to cite some testimony. You've got a very extensive quote. You give us a source citation on that. It supports the point that you're making, so it fits really well. You've got a set of examples that you point to, and you illustrate those with a little bit of detail about what that person was trying to smuggle into the prison, so I thought you did a good job on that. The statistical information, well, you identified as statistics. The first part of it really sounds like what we would call specific instances, a set of additional examples, but you do finish it off with a statistic that says that there's been a 90% increase in the arrest of federal prison officers for doing those kinds of things. So it does fit into the statistical category, so you're doing a good job there. You did a nice job citing all of the sources in the presentation, so you're fine there. It was very basic and easily structured, so nobody's going to get lost while you're talking about it. I think maybe you could be a little bit more confident when you're delivering it. You seem like you're kind of hesitant, but your voice comes across pretty effectively, and you just need to be, I think, a little bit more forceful as a personality while you're speaking. And at the end, you kind of trail off and just fade out of the speech. What you want to do is come back and remind us, here's the point that I'm trying to make. So as you can see from what I presented, it's pretty clear that the source of the drugs in the prison system are the guards. All right, thank you.